What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so I know you seen that headline. Yes, it is official. Straight out of Andy's mouth, it has been confirmed that Amazon is going to lay off an additional 9,000 employees. Let's talk about it. Now, first off, did not just say this on the last layoff video? Listen, I said, and it's right on time. What I say, right at the new quarter, I knew it was going to be another layoff. And in my opinion, I'm not a representative of the company. This is just my opinion, my experience. I don't know nothing but what they put out, but I truly believe it still ain't over yet. And we'll get to that in this video. And I'm also going to talk about something I haven't stated yet. How many people do I think they're going to lay off for this year? SB, you've been right so far about everything so far. What do you think? How many people you think they're going to lay off in 2023? I'll give y'all my opinion. You feel me? I'm going to give y'all a commercial opinion because I don't want to just be super raw. I work there still, but I will give you my opinion on that. And not just my opinion, I even have a theory on when this is really going to tank and really hit the fan. But like I said, it's just my opinion. Anyways, let's get into this. All right, so I'm just going to read the headline and briefly go through a few lines. It ain't much to talk about. You feel me? Like, it's the same thing. If you know my channel, you've been watching my videos, you already know. You know what I mean? We know what this is about, but we'll just breeze through it. The main thing is the headline, honestly. And the headline, Amazon to lay off 9,000 more workers in addition to earlier cuts. The cuts follow an earlier round of layoffs that began in November and extended into January, which affected more than 18,000 jobs. And that's all we finna cover off the thing. He really gives a statement, Andy does, breaking down why he's doing it, but it's the same reason. There's really not much to go into. If you want the link, I'll put it in the description. All right, so first off, when is this taking place? It doesn't give an exact date on there. It says within the next few weeks, the people affected by this will know. I'm over here like, great. Our hearts was dropping every email we was getting on the last cuts. And then we got the notification of return to office, and my building still got us over here in limbo if we have to fully return. So we can waiting on that email, and now we got to wait for this email too. So within the next few weeks, everybody affected by this will be notified, is what he stated in his article. Now the who did they state was being affected by this? This was in the article as well. That's what I'm saying. These were some important facts. If you want to check it, it'll be in the description. The who, this was kind of surprising. Remember everybody, AWS is the biggest thing on earth. And you feel me? Just paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs. AWS is the bag. That's a fact. But they are being affected by this layoff. Even AWS is trimming the fat. They also stated PXT, advertising, and Twitch. So those are the things that they said were being impacted. Now, just to my opinion on the layoffs and all that stuff. First off, you may be like, yo, what do you mean you knew this was going to happen? If you're new to the channel, I've been said this plenty of times. First off, when it came to the first layoff, but even after the first layoff, I was like, yo, this ain't enough. I made a vlog called Will Amazon Have More Layoffs? Or Why I Think Amazon Will Have More Layoffs. Something like that. Check it out. It's on my page. And on there, you feel me? I show some scary numbers. It's all from data that they have put out there. It's like, I don't see how other people don't see this. And it started off last year with the first quarter numbers that they put out. I seen that, was like, yo, this don't make sense. There's no way that this could sustain. They have a big number, but they're just not going to do that at front. This is just, now this right here, this is just my opinion. But do you really think this ginormous company, what is it, second biggest employer, you think they just calculated layoffs last month? No, November, and then hurry up and like, oh no, we got to cut some more in December. And then now a few more months, oh man, we were wrong, and then making some more cuts. Stop it. If you think that, don't think that. It's just very hard for me to believe Amazon's in the corporate headquarters running around like some chickens with their head cut off every month, recalculating, recrunching numbers, and think, come on, that don't even make sense. So my theory was, I believe, in my opinion, there's a big number. They're way over head count. They said that, but go look at my video to see. I mean, when you see it, that thing look crazy. Anyways, they way over head count. So I know they at least have to have a rough estimate You feel me? Of how much need to be chopped. And that's a big number, in my opinion. I think there's a big number, but they're doing it slowly to soften the blow. So when it comes to the cuts, my opinion, I don't think they cutting fast enough. But I think that is going to happen once something takes place. You like, what? What takes place, SB? So this is when I think we're going to start to see way bigger layoffs, and not just with Amazon, with everybody. See, right now, look at Amazon has jumped up from 18,000 layoffs. Now we're at a total of what, 27,000? And listen, this is the thing. A recession hasn't even been declared yet. You may be sitting there like, so listen, you don't understand America and you don't understand propaganda. Listen, when the media, and it ain't the media ain't got the power. There's people, the small people who run the media, the media is a very small few. It's agendas behind it, if you ask me. When they press that button, because technically, if you look at the definition of recession of what it used to be, we're already in a recession. Why haven't they claimed it a recession? Why haven't they done that? In my opinion, is because they know what follows that. When they say they want to now declare this recession, that is when I believe things are going to go south fast. Why? First off, in America, people don't believe stuff until it's on the news. And then whatever the news say, the people believe. When everything got shut down, you couldn't escape it. Even like, what about the people who didn't want to hear about that all day? No, you're gonna see it here. You're gonna see it at 9. You're gonna see it at 9:05 with Susan. You're gonna see it at 12 o'clock with Bob. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see this all night until we want to pull back for our reasons. When they press that button of recession, that's going to cause people to react. You're going to have people really pulling back on spending, trying to cash out all their stocks. And for some strange reason, with all that going on, people going to be buying up this toilet paper. It's like, why we got a toilet paper again? What is going on? But once they promote the recession, it's going to be bad. In my opinion, I think that is when it's a wrap. Now, I don't want to say it's a wrap, but I think it's going to get really bad. And I think that's when we're going to start to see bigger cuts. And it would be justified. You can't just cut 50,000 people right now. Yeah, it's rough. But what happens when media's promote every single day? Listen, you know how media works. Every day you're waking up. Recession, boom. Biggest recession, boom. When those headlines really start hitting like that, then it would be justifiable. Man, we got to cut 50,000 people, you guys. The recession is hitting us hard. In my opinion, I think that's when we'll start to see the biggest cuts start to take place. A lot of these companies that need to still cut headcount, I think at that time is when it's going to be like a free-for-all. Let me know what you think about that. To me, that sounds logical because when they press that button, people are going to move. They're going to move money. They're going to stop spending. That's my thoughts on that. So now to the last thing. How many people do I think will be cut by the end of this year? If they press that recession button, promotion and propaganda, do I think they're going to press that button? Yes. I think we almost there. I would really love to say that we wouldn't see them hit that button this year because I truly believe that is what's going to trigger a lot of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if they hit that button halftime. You feel me? We're in the second quarter right now. I'll probably give it another quarter or a little bit after. If not, I hope not. But if they hit that at that time, listen, I think at the end of the year, I'll say on the low, this is my estimate, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it commercial because I can't just say what's on my mind and heart. I still work at the company. I'll say I would not be surprised if 100,000 people get laid off by the end of this year. And here's the thing. That's on the low end. Just my opinion. I think when they press that button of recession, it's going to be a free-for-all with all these companies out here. And you may be like 100,000, 150,000 SB, you think? Listen, we're already at 27 and they ain't even pressed the button yet. They didn't even say it's a recession yet. So yes, I think low end 150. You don't want to hear my real thoughts. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even like thinking it. Because you have to look. Go watch my video. It's called Why I Think More Layoffs Are Coming to Amazon. And when you see that head count compared to the drop of revenue, you feel me? You'll see why I think 150 is on the low end. I hope I'm wrong. This is just my opinion. So if I'm wrong about a guess, I'm hoping it's this time. And I'm hoping there ain't no recession. I hope. Listen, so what do we need to do? Man, I still say I've said it since last year. Go look back on my channel. I think the first video is, will there be layoffs or something? I think that was the first one beginning last year, right after first quarter. And I said it even then. Cut the spending, save money, build that cushion. If you haven't cut your spending back yet, I would suggest you do that. If you still out here buying $300 shoes, spending thousands of dollars on clothes, you tripping. And if you doing that and you got debt, I'm finna pull up. You feel me? I'm finna call your moms. Where he stay at? We got to get this stuff in order. Anyways, man, this is your boy SB. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. I wanted to go even more into this topic, but you feel me? I got stuff to do. Y'all know I need y'all opinion on this. So I want to know from you, where do you think, how many people you think is going to get laid off with this? And when do you think they're going to hit that button to finally declare the recession? Leave that in the comment section. We're also going to be going live on Thursday. This will be one of the topics. And yes, I'm also an artist. I go by the name of SB. This song that's coming on is called Whoa, off my project called Motivated. That will be in the description as well if you want to check it out. That project's on iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. And with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.